Everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Everything must be good. Whenever you are watching this video, let it be good with you. This is the third part of the series, how I developed or how I worked on my self-confidence, how I build my self-confidence. In the first video, I mentioned that there were three principal things that helped me build my confidence. 3 C's. In the second video, I mentioned courage, which of course I stated that it wasn't exactly knowing the full length of the journey, but of course it was stepping out in faith, being afraid, not waiting for the fear to pass, or not being pushed out to start off because I was afraid. I stepped out in spite of the fear. And the second thing I mentioned, which was important in that second video, was the fact that what guided or what sparked my courage was my inner guidance system. And if you want to know what my inner guidance system is, it's my relationship with God, because I know that He loves me unconditionally, and that if I'm stepping into this walk of self-confidence and I fail and I fall, and fall, then He's going to catch me, He's going to dust me up, and He's going to prod me on to this journey. And so today I am going to share the second ingredient, the second secret, the second pillar, the second pushing force that propelled me on the journey or on my journey of self-confidence. That would be commitment. When eventually I stepped out and I tested the waters and I found earth under my feet, I started recognizing, I became more aware that I wasn't alone in this difficulty. That this thing was not personal, it wasn't pervasive, and of course it was not something that was going to kill me. But then I needed to build a muscle, because it was not always a smooth ride. It's like you take one step ahead, you take two behind. You take two steps ahead, you take three behind. But then I knew that I needed to be committed. If this thing was something that was important to me, I needed to show a degree of commitment into what I was doing, to invest some commitment into what I was doing. And so, of course, I would take each and every opportunity that arose to exercise courage, to speak when I need to speak, to be silent when I need to be silent, to listen when I need to listen. Courage did not grow overnight. I became committed. Now, the good thing about my 3 C's is that would be, if this is the first video you're watching, that would be courage, commitment, and building competence. The good thing is that it is in a loop. It does not happen once. It repeats itself. It iterates. I keep doing the same thing over and over when I need to build my self-confidence in something new. And so my commitment ensured that I got stuck on learning new things. I became accountable, because I would set landmarks. I would set points. I would set markers. I will set limits. Okay, today, to express my courage in this, I'm going to do this. If this occasion arises, I'm going to do this. I became accountable to myself. And of course, I needed to become responsible and disciplined, because it wasn't an easy ride. It was war with my former self. It was war with the noise that came from outside. It was war with the distractions and detractors. Because all of a sudden, you are creating your own space. And of course, it does not augur well with everybody. But then I needed and I choose to stay committed, to be accountable to self, and to be responsible. Thank you very much for watching this third part of my series, How I Build My Self-Confidence. If you find any value, kindly share, of course, comment. Let's have an interaction. It's a conversation. Is commitment something that you find difficult to hold on to? Do you find yourself dancing back to fear, dancing back to doubt, dancing back to self-low esteem? Do you find yourself cringing every time there's an opportunity for you to express courage? If you do, is there something that you think we can help you with? Would you want to share the steps or the endeavors or the actions that you are taking to ensure that you grow above this limitation? Or if you disagree with anything that I've shared here and you think that you have an opinion that we would love to hear, why not? Please comment below and so we can keep this conversation moving. Thank you so much. Remain blessed, remain happy, and remain confident.